Let's start on our backs in Shavasana. Keep your strap close by, keep your blanket close by, blocks. Keep your props close by, sorry. I said that a little before you guys came onto your... Go ahead and extend legs out, bring those legs together, squeeze your ankles together, take your arms overhead, reach long, take a deep inhale through the front of your body. Exhale, release everything down to gravity, sweep your arms down, palms up, allow your legs to relax. And just stay here for a few breaths, grounding yourself. Notice yourself sinking deeper and deeper into the earth. Maybe close your eyes for a few breaths. Breathing in and out through your nose. Breathing in, knowing that you're breathing in. Breathing out, knowing that you're breathing out. Start connecting with your breath. Gently open your eyes. Take your arms overhead one more time. Bring legs together, point your toes. Take that good morning stretch one more time. Reach, 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 reach. And let's take banana pose. Go ahead and bump your hips over to the right. So you're going to come into like a crescent moon shape. So move both your feet over to the left. Maybe hook your right ankle with your left, and then go ahead and pull your right hand over to the left with your left hand. Taking a banana shape here. Kind of like a side stretch for the full body. And come back to the center. Bump your hips over to the center and then over to the left. Move both your feet over to the right, maybe hooking your left ankle with your right ankle and pulling your left arm with your right arm, taking that banana shape over to the other side, crescent shape. Breathe into the side of the body. And slowly come back to the center. Bump your hips over back to the center. Bring your feet up on the mat. Couple of gentle bridge rolls, grazing of your heels with your longest finger. Take that block, squeeze it in between your thighs. On your inhale, press your feet down and lift your hips up. Using that block, exhale, lower it down. One vertebrae at a time. Tailbone comes down last. Inhale, squeeze that block, lift your hips up. Exhale, low down. One vertebrae at a time. Tailbone comes down last. Last time, this time, take it up and hold. Inhale, up, hold it here, exhale. Squeeze that block, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Slowly lower it down, one vertebrae at a time. Tailbone comes down last. Remove block, set it aside. Take your feet as wide as your mat and drop your knees from side to side, maybe taking cactus arms. Allow both knees to fall over to the right and your gaze over to the left. Supine twist. Maybe deepening the twist, deepening the stretch by placing your right ankle on top of on the outside of your left knee. Slowly release. Drop both knees over to the left. Turn your gaze to the right. Again, if you did it on the other side, then placing that left ankle on top of your right knee. And slowly release, hugging your right knee into your chest. Extend your left leg out now. Dig your left heel into the mat so that your leg is nice and long and strong. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Exhale, crunch it in, nose to knee. Inhale, head and shoulders back. Exhale, crunch it in. Inhale, head and shoulders back. Exhale, crunch it in. Inhale, head and shoulders back. This time, grab behind your thigh and let's rock that knee from side to side. Just gentle rocks of the knee from side to side, loosening the hip joint. Now grabbing behind your thigh, come back to the center. We're going to extend and bend, extend, bend, extend, bend, extend, bend, extend and hold it here. Let's point and flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, and hold it here. Towards the end of twist, we'll hold the stretch with a strap. So just allow those hamstrings to get nice and warm here. And take half happy bee pose if you're comfortable with it. Then grabbing the outside of your pinky toe through the inside with your hand. Gently press your knee to the outside of your hip. And keep your left hand on your left hip, just to make that it's like flat on the mat. This is another good stretch for your glutes and hamstring. And slowly drop the leg down, extend it out, hug your left knee into your chest. Give it a tight squeeze, take a deep inhale through your nose, digging your right heel into the exhale, nose to knee. Inhale, come back on. Exhale, crunch it in. Inhale, come back down. Exhale, crunch it in. Inhale, come back down. Now grab behind your thigh and rock that knee from side to side. Just loosening your hip here. Now keeping that Hands behind your thigh, extend and bend, extend, bend, extend, bend, extend, bend, extend, and hold it. Let's point and flex, flex, point, flex, point, flex, and hold it. Breathe. Half happy baby pose. Grabbing the pinky side of the foot, reaching through the inside. Keep your right hand on your right hip. Gently pressing that knee to the outside of your armpit. Notice the stretch in your left glute and your hamstring. If you think about it, this is kind of like a lying down lizard pose, supine lizard pose. And gently release. Grab both thighs, rock up and down. Massaging the entire length of your spine. And then come up to a seat. Cross ankles out in front, right ankle in front, left ankle behind. Keep your strap close by. So notice the diamond shape formed by your legs. So you're not down crisscross applesauce like this, but the legs are out in front a little bit. Inhale as you reach your arms overhead. Exhale, palms come to heart center. One more time. In, sweep your arms overhead, big circle. Exhale, palms to heart center. Last time. Inhale, big sweep of the arms overhead. Exhale, drop your fingers out in front. And lift up, look up, elongate your spine. Exhale, go ahead and fold, maybe rock from side to side. Notice what's going on with your hips when you do. And lift up, look up, elongate your spine one more time. And then on the exhale, go ahead and walk your all the way over to the right. And look up, elongate your spine. Exhale, fold over your right knee. Breathe here. Reach as far as you can. Get that nice stretch in your left lat. Move that right hand over to the right. Plant the palm down. Take your left arm up and over a side stretch. Bring those left fingers to the outside of your right knee. Right fingers behind you. Twist over to the right. Twisting from the belly button. Reach the crown of the head to the ceiling. Sitting up tall. And leave your left hand where it is. Turn into front. Cross your right arm over your left arm. And grab opposite shoulders. Feel those shoulder blades apart. So you're really, really protracting those shoulder blades. And then take your eagle arms. If you want, in your arms once or wrapping your arms twice. Breathe here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale and release. Extend your legs out. Paschimottanasana. Inhale. Reach your arms overhead. Exhale. Hinge and fold way. Inhale. Come back up. Dig your heels into the mat. You should feel your hamstrings. And fold halfway. Last time. Inhale. Reach up. Elongate your spine. Reach the crown of the head up. Fingertips. Exhale, go ahead and release. Use your strap if you want. In the arches of your feet. One more time. Inhale, lift up, elongate your spine. Exhale, fold over your legs. Breathe through those hamstrings. Keep your elbows in tight. You don't want to flare out your elbows here. Eventually, your elbows will touch the mat. Your hands will touch the mat. Breathe here. Inhale. Keep a hold of lap if you have it. Lift up, look up, elongate your spine. Exhale here. And then release. Plant your feet down for Purvottanasana, reverse tabletop. So, fingertips behind you, hands behind you, fingertips facing your hips. Plant your feet down for half reverse plank, so reverse tabletop. Press your feet down, press your hands down, lift your hips up. Hips are at the same level as your knees and your shoulders. Breathe here. Elbows are straight. One more deep inhale. Exhale. Go ahead and come back down. Let's change sides. So left ankle in front, right ankle behind. Again, forming that diamond shape with your legs. Inhale as you reach your fingertips up. Exhale, drop your fingers out in front. Inhale, look up, elongate your spine. Exhale, fold and sway from side to side. Notice anything that's going on in your hips or your back. And slowly walk your fingers, lift up, look up, and then walk your fingers over to the left. Inhale, lift up, look up, elongate your spine. Exhale, fold over your left knee. Reaching low with your fingers and your arms so that you get a nice deep stretch in your lats. This time you should feel it in your right side lat. Go ahead and plant your left hand over to the left, up and over with the right for a side stretch. Right fingers on the outside of the left knee, left fingers behind you, twisting over to the left. Reach the crown of the head to the ceiling, twisting from your belly button. Breathe here. Leave your right hand where it is, turn and face the front. Cross your left arm over your right arm, grab opposite shoulders and peel those shoulder blades up. To do this first, if you do this first, then you are kind of expanding the back of your body, the upper back, and then take your eagle arms, wrapping it once or twice. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And release. Extend your legs out. This time going for Janushasana. Bring your left sole of the left foot inside your right thigh. Right leg is long. Right toes are pointing up to the ceiling. Turn and face your belly button to your right knee. Use a strap if you need it on the arch of your right foot. Right knee, right toes pointing up. Inhale, elongate your spine, lift up, look up. Exhale, hinge at your hip, hold it halfway. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, fold it halfway. Last time, inhale, lift up, really elongate your spine. Exhale, fold it over again, keeping those elbows in. Maybe your elbows and your arms come down to the mat. Eventually they will, over time. Breathe here, notice the opening in your left hip. Notice the stretch in your right hamstring. Really keeping the back of the right leg pressed into the mat and toes pointing up. And slowly come up. Let's change sides. So extending your left leg out, bring the sole of the right foot inside your left thigh. Extending the left leg out, toes pointing up, knees pointing up. Twist to feel your belly button a little bit over to the left knee. And then maybe using your strap on the arch of the foot. And lift up, look up, elongate your spine. Exhale, fold it down halfway. Inhale, one more time. Reach the crown of the head up. Exhale, fold it up. Last time, inhale, reach the crown of the head up. Exhale, fold it all the way down. Janu Sirsasana, head to knee poke. Breathe into your hamstring. Breathe into the hip on the right side. Hip opening on the right side. Inhale, lift up, look up, elongate your spine. Exhale, release. One more time, reverse tabletop. Plant your feet down. Hands behind you, fingertips facing your hips. On your next inhale, press your feet down, lift your hips up. Go ahead and keep pressing those hips up so that your knees, your hips, and shoulders are at the same level. Breathe. Elbows are straight. One more deep inhale. Exhale, go ahead and release both pose. You can either stay here, reach your arms forward, grab behind your thighs, roll your shoulder blades back and down, or bring your legs up, keep holding behind your thighs, or release your arms, breathe here. Hips are strengthening. And cross your ankles, roll forward, tabletop. Knees underneath your hips. Now I want you to get elbows right underneath your shoulders, palms flat on the mat. Let's take a few cat-cows in this kind of like a dolphin tabletop. Inhale as you drop your belly, lift heart, lift your gaze up. Exhale as you press your mat down with your forearms and your elbows and gaze at your belly button. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your heart up, lift your gaze up. Exhale, press your palms down, press your elbows down, gaze at your belly button, really puff up the back of the body. Inhale, last time. Gaze up. Exhale, round like crazy. And slowly come back to your tabletop. Inhale as you take your right arm all the way. Exhale as you thread the needle and drop your right shoulder, right ear to the mat. Reach your left arm out. Breathe here. Slowly bring your left elbow back, right elbow back. Inhale as you lift your left arm up this time and thread it underneath your right armpit. Drop your left shoulder, left ear on the mat. Reach your right arm out. Slowly bring your right elbow back, left elbow back, and come onto your palms. Come back to your regular tabletop. Tuck your toes in. You're going to go into bear pose. So tuck your toes in here. Spread your fingers wide. Your index is kind of sort of pointing forward. Tuck your toes in. Lift your knees to hover off the mat just 1 inch. Hold it here. Breathe. Strengthening your core. Keep that back flat for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. You want to push the mat away like crazy. Do this. Keep your back flat, your tail tucked in. When I say your tail tucked in, you kind of slightly round your pelvis in. Instead of arching your back and stick booty up, you're just doing the opposite of that. So again, spread your fingers wide, index finger pointing forward. Your arms are straight, press the mat away, tuck your toes, lift your knees 1 inch up off the mat, hold it here. Can we do 2 more breaths? And release. Go ahead and maybe make movements you need to. We're going to do 1 last round, and from the bear, we're going to take 1 leg back, other leg back, come into plank pose and come to our belly. So not a long time. I'll go down from 8 to 1. So 1 more time, spread your fingers wide, press the mat away. On your next inhale, lift your knees up, 1 inch the mat, hold it here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right back, left leg back, come into a strong plank pose, hold it here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly lower down all the way to the mat. Knees down is okay. Your arms overhead and relax your forehead on the mat. Maybe roll your forehead from side to side. Now we're going to do alternate arm leg locust pose, like a half locust. If your right arm lifts, then your left leg will lift. If your left arm lifts, your right will lift. And we'll keep alternating that. Okay? On your next inhale, press your left hand down, lift your right arm and left leg up. Lift your head up off the mat. Hold it here. Breathe. Half locust pose. Reach those toes back. Reach your fingers up. Take 1 more inhale. Exhale and release. Go ahead and wiggle your hips out. And with the other side, press your right hand down, lift your left arm and right leg up. Hold it here, breathe. Really lift that leg up using your glutes. Your thighs should be off the mat. Take 1 more inhale here. Exhale and release. Go ahead and wiggle your hips out, reach your arms out as a T. If you want, you can come into a prone scorpion. So, left fingers come underneath your left shoulder. Go ahead and come over to your right side. So, stacking your left hip on top of your right hip. So, now you're crushing your right shoulder. Adjust that shoulder so that you feel a stretch. You don't feel any pinching, but really a good stretch. Stay here, or you can add a hip opening if you feel comfortable with it. Lift that top leg and drop that foot behind you. Breathe. And slowly roll onto your belly. Go over to the other side, reaching your arms out as a T. Right fingers underneath your right shoulder. Roll onto your left side. So stacking your right hip on top of your left. Adjust the left arm so that you feel a good stretch. No pinching or pain, but just really good stretch. So you can move that arm up or down, bend your elbow. You should feel a nice stretch, especially if you have done any arm work today. And if you want, you can add the hip opening here, lift that top leg up, drop the foot behind you. Prone scorpion pose. And slowly come back to center. Take your arms out one more time. For that alternate locust pose, we're going to do one breath at a time. One breath, we'll switch in each breath. So inhale, opposite arm, opposite leg up, exhale down. Inhale, change sides, opposite arm, opposite legs up, exhale down. Inhale up, keep changing sides, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Try to pull the thigh up off the mat. Inhale up, exhale down. Try to reach those toes back. Inhale up, exhale down. Two more. Inhale up, exhale down. Last time. Inhale up, exhale down. Bring your one forearm on top of the other. Forehead on your floor. And go ahead and wiggle those hips out. If you feel comfortable with child's pose, you can feel to come into child's pose here to get a good stretch in your back. And slowly come up. You can either sit up on top of blocks or sit up with your legs out in front. It doesn't matter. Just going to do shoulders now. So you can either bring your legs out front, just sit like this, or sit with your leg crossed here. It doesn't matter. Just going to do some regular shoulder rotation. So any seated pose that's comfortable for you that allows you to bring your strap down to your knees and take it behind you. Taking that strap wider than your shoulders. You can adjust the length after your first round. So I'm going to take the strap up, behind, back up, and to the front. Starting from your knees, inhale, take the strap up overhead, exhale, drop it behind you. Try to keep your elbows straight. Inhale, take it up top, and go ahead and drop it out front. So now adjust the length of your strap so that you don't have to, you can keep the strap taut. At the same time, you don't have to bend your elbows. So challenge yourself, but at the same time, make sure that you're comfortable. Let's do 5 rounds like this. Inhale up, exhale back. Inhale up, exhale front. Inhale up, exhale back. Inhale up, exhale to the front. Inhale up, exhale back. Inhale up, exhale front. Inhale up, exhale back. Inhale back, exhale out front. Last one. Inhale up, exhale back. Inhale up, exhale to the front. We're going to take Gomukhasana arms. So we'll start some prep work here. So go ahead and I'm going to turn and face so that from you guys, but you stay where you are. So what we are going to do here is take both arms out. Go ahead and externally rotate your right arm, take it overhead, and drop your fingertips between your shoulder blades. Now use your left hand to pull the right elbow so that you keep sliding the fingers down the center of your spine. So you're going to the side, but just straight down the center of your spine. So hold it here, breathe. You should feel a good stretching of tricep. Now we're going to do the opposite, so release. So now we're going to do internal rotation of the left hand. So go ahead and internally rotate. It means you're turning to face your palm behind, your thumb faces down. Bend at your elbow and go ahead and slide your hand up the center of your spine. Use your right hand now to pull that elbow so that the hand slides even further up. Breathe here. Sitting up tall here, you don't want to round your back. Keep sliding your left fingers up your spine. Use your right hand to pull it to the center and up. Now, leave your left hand where it is. You're going to just leave it there and then use your right hand, maybe using a strap. Again, externally rotating that arm, drop that strap and maybe grab a hold of the strap. If you can reach both fingers together, maybe just clasping the fingers. Breathe here. Or you can just grab a hold of a piece of your clothing with both your fingers, both sets of fingers. You'll find that one side is quite different from the other, and that's perfectly normal. So when we do the other side, if it feels a lot different, that's okay. We're all really built very asymmetrically. And release. Take it out. Let's go other side. So reaching your left arm out, go ahead and externally rotate, which means your palm is facing up. And bend at the elbow, drop your fingertips between your shoulder blades. Use your right hand to kind of pull that elbow over so that your fingertips slide down your spine. Just center to the center of your spine, not to the side. Breathe. This should be enough stretch on its own, but we are going to add more to it. Especially if you've done upper body work today, then this should feel really good. And release. Now internally rotate your right arm so that your thumb faces down, your palm faces back, bend at the elbow and slide your fingers up the center of your spine. Like I said, one side may be different. Like for me, this side is a little bit different from the other side. Not able to bring my fingers to the center. Have to adjust it a little bit maybe. And breathe here. Use your left hand to pull your right elbow in. Your fingers are sliding up. and leave your hand where it is. Let's use the strap if we want and put it together. Drop the strap, grab a hold of the strap, or maybe you just try to see if you can reach both fingers together. Clasp your fingers, breathe. Gomukhasana arms. We are not doing the Gomukhasana legs here. Adds another level of complexity. Not my favorite pose because I'm stuck at it. And release. Take it out. What do you feel? Set the strap aside. We'll come back to it for a hamstring stretch at the end. Roll forward, come into your first downward facing dog. Go ahead, bend your knees one at a time. Pressing the opposite heel down to the mat. On your next inhale, roll forward, plank pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Drop your head and every time you come to downward facing dog, release your head and neck. Inhale, roll forward, plank pose. Lift your head and neck up, straight line from the crown of your head to your toes. Exhale, downward facing dog pose. Inhale, roll forward, plank pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, roll forward, plank pose. Listen, hold it here. You're going to press the mat away with your left hand, right fingers to your left shoulder. Breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop your right hand down. Press the mat away, left fingers to your right shoulder. Hold it here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop your left hand down, downward facing dog pose. Bend your knees, look up to the top, step or walk between your hands. Take a dog pose, grab opposite elbows, hang heavy. Maybe rock from side to side. And drop your fingertips down to the mat. On your next inhale, slowly round it up to standing. Feet underneath your hips. Spread the toes. Maybe lift your toes up and then them one at a time to the mat. Root down with all 4 corners. Inhale, sweep your arms all the way, palms touch, gaze up. Exhale, palms to heart center. Inhale, sweep your arms all the way up to the sky. Exhale, take your hand behind you, interlace your fingers. Inhale, open your heart up, lift your knuckles up off your bum. Exhale, bend your knees, hinge at your hips and fold it forward. Allow your knuckles to fall overhead, maybe sway from side to side. You can keep a bend in your knees. Bring your belly to your thighs. Drop your hands down. Inhale, slide your hands up your shin as you straighten your legs and reach the crown of the head forward. L shape here. So you're reaching the crown of the head forward, legs are straight. You're pressing your shins with your hands. Keeping a brief for your hands. Take a deep inhale here. Exhale, bend your knees again and fold it forward. Inhale, press your feet down, come all the way up to standing, finger reach up to the sky. Exhale, palms to heart center. Down by your side. One more time, inhale, sweep your arms all the way up to the sky, palms, gaze up. Exhale, interlace your fingers behind you. Inhale, lift your nuts up off your bum as you open your heart up. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold it down, bend your knees a lot if you want, bring your belly to your thighs and let your head and neck go. Release your hands down. Inhale, half lift, slide your hands up your shin as you reach the crown of the head forward. Exhale, fold it again. Inhale, press your feet down, come all the way up to standing. Exhale, palms to heart center and down by your side. I'm going to do this one last time. Inhale, sweep your arms all the way up to the sky. Exhale, interlace your fingers behind you. Inhale, lift your heart up, reach your knuckles away from you. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold it down. Wheel your fingers down. Inhale, half lift, slide your hands up your shin. Straighten your leg, L shape. Exhale, fold it again. Inhale, reach it all the way up to the sky one more time. Exhale, palms to heart center. And down by your side. Let's take it to the floor. So we're going to just like go through one vinyasa and take it down so that we can hold our hamstring stretch. And keep your arms all the way up to the sky, palms touch, gaze up. Exhale, hinge and fold it down. Inhale, half lift, reach the crown of the head forward. Exhale, bend your knees, plant your palms, take it back, plank pose, hold it in plank. Breathe here one more time, spread your fingers wide. Shoulder blades spread apart. Your hips and shoulders are at the same level. Press your hand, left hand down. Right fingers to left shoulder. Hold it here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right hand down. Left fingers to right shoulder. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right hand down. Come all the way down to your belly. Knees, chin, chest, spine. Inhale, cobra pose. Gentle round. Exhale, forehead to mat. Inhale, press up to a tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog pose. Breathe here in. Exhale. Keep pressing the mat away. Inhale. Exhale. Last deep inhale. Exhale it out. Drop your knees down and swing your leg forward. Coming all the way down to your belly. Onto your back. Grabbing the backs of your thighs. Go ahead and lift your legs up into a reverse tabletop. So the knees up. You're in a 90-90. So your ankle, knee, and hip are at 90 degrees on both legs. Plant your feet down first and tuck your tail in so that your lower back is pressed into the mat. So if I were to take my fingers and slide it underneath your back, I shouldn't be able to go anywhere. So lift your legs up now. You're going to do dead bugs in that block. Press the block with your palm, not your fingers. Your fingers are free. Press the block with your palm. Right hand to left knee. You're going to hold the block there. Reach your left arm up. So opposite arm and opposite leg extend out. So keep pressing the block. This left leg, left knee and right hand are not going anywhere. So take a deep inhale here. Exhale, extend it out. Extend the left arm and your right leg out. Inhale, back up. Exhale, extend. Keep that low back pressed down. Inhale, up. Exhale, extend. Keep pressing that block to the left knee. Inhale, up. Exhale, extend. You're using your palm, your fingers are free. Inhale, up. Exhale, extend. 4 more here. Inhale, up. Exhale, extend. 3 more here. Inhale, up. Exhale, extend. 2 more. Inhale, up. Exhale, extend. Last one here. Inhale, up. Exhale, extend. Come back to the center, same side. Your block is now against your right knee, and your left palm is pressing it in. So fingers are free, your palm is pressing it in. Reach your right arm up. You're going to extend and come back to the center. Take a deep inhale here. Exhale, extend. Inhale up. Keep the other knee and hand stable. Exhale, extend. Inhale up. Exhale. Is your low back still pressed into the mat? Inhale up. Exhale, extend. Coming back to the center every single time. Inhale up. Exhale, extend. 4 more here. Inhale up. Exhale, extend. Inhale up. Exhale, extend. 2 more. Inhale up. Exhale, extend. These are called dead bugs. Last one. Inhale up. Exhale, extend. And release. Drop the block down. Plant your feet down. We're going to do some penguins. So you're going to crunch it up, rotate left to right, and then come back to the center. So lift your head and shoulders up off the mat, crunch it up, move to the left, move to the right, and back down. So kind of like waddling like a penguin from side to side with your shoulders up. Inhale, head and shoulders up, waddle to the left, waddle to the right, and back down. Up, left, right, and down. Up, left, right, and down. Really crunch it up. Up, left, right, and down. Up, left, right, and down. Let's 3 more. 3, left, right, and down. 2, up, left. Really lift the shoulders, blades off the mat. Down. Up, left, right, and down. Go ahead and bring that strap for our hamstring stretch. Extend those legs out first. Reach your arms overhead. Give yourself a good, nice stretch through the front of the body. And then let's stretch the back, our legs, our hamstrings. So bend your right knee. Take the strap on the arch of your right foot. Extend the right leg up. Allow enough slack in your strap so that your shoulders can be relaxed. And then with each inhale, you want to press your heel a little bit more towards the ceiling, straighten your knee. With each exhale, allow that leg to simply fall towards your face. No yanking or pulling. And breathe into your hamstring. Take both ends of the strap now in your left hand. Reach your right arm out and take the supine twist with your strap. Maybe turning your glove over to the right. And slowly get back to the center. Extend your right leg out. Bend your left knee. Loop the strap on the arch of your left foot and extend the left leg up. Again, keeping those shoulders relaxed. Trying to press your heel up towards the ceiling. Notice how much difference that makes in the back of your leg. And then with each exhale, let just gravity pull your leg towards your face. Take both ends of the strap now in your right hand and go ahead and twist that leg across your body for a supine twist. Turn your gaze to the left. And slowly come back to the center. Maybe do any last movement you want to make with your body. And then move up close to a wall if you want, have a wall, or just take a block or a blanket underneath your hips. Take your legs up, keep them relaxed, and come into Viparita Karani. I'm going to leave you guys here. Viparita Karani. And stay there as long as you want before you come down and start your Sunday evening. Really relax, legs, arms wide, palms face up. Close your eyes. Allow softness to wash over your entire body. Soft belly, soft breath. Allow softness to wash any creases in your forehead away. Staying here as long as you want in Viparita Karani. Maybe setting a timer for yourself or just moving when you like it.